This nostalgia is Hitchin' a free ride. And this is back in the old neighborhood. I say that like it's like 1920s Brooklyn or something, but it was in the Ramparts, a housing project in the suburbs of Pittsburgh. Not the projects, it was a suburban housing, what do you call this?
Development.
Development. And so the cool thing to do, one of the many cool things to do, was when the UPS guy came, and he came often, his name was Chico. We would all just like, Chico! He was like I don't know, one of those people that you just, he was ironic to like cheer him on and stuff. And he would wave to us and whatnot, and then we would just like chase him when he went on the UPS. And back then, the UPS guy, one would drive and the other one would hang on like garbage man style.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why there'd be two people but we'd all chase him, Chico! And he'd be like, eh, as he'd like drive off into the horizon. So once we got older and faster, we would try to jump on the truck, on the back of the truck. We would chase him and chase him and chase him and chase him. And even it came to the point where we got more bold. And when he would deliver packages, we would hop on the back of the truck and hope that he wouldn't see us. And he'd be like, you kids, get out of here. And everyone would be like, Chico, and run off. And it came to the point where we were almost catching the truck when they'd come off, and kids would jump on it and be like, yeah, I'm on it, and then jump off. And it was just just a legal nightmare for UPS. But the one time, it was all by myself, and I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I'm walking around the neighborhood by myself. No one wanted to play with me. And Chico was driving. I'm like, Chico! And he was like, hey! And he stopped a block down, and he takes off. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to hop on his truck. There's nothing else better to do. So I hop on the back of his truck, and he was going solo. That's what made me make that decision. There wasn't a second guy driving. He was solo. So he starts driving the truck, and I'm on the back. I'm like, yeah! I was like, because I've never did it before, and I was always like the not the bold kid. So I was on there, and I was like, maybe people think I'm cool now that I'm on the back of the UPS truck. And I hung on there, and all of a sudden he slams the brakes, and I'm like, badonk. And he's like, he goes, get the hell off. And no, it's like an adult swearing at me. Back then, it was like really scary. Get the hell off the back of the truck. Are you stupid? You're going to kill yourself. And he's like, where are your parents? He goes, which one's your house? And I'm like, I don't know. And I had to have been like 6, 7, 8, around that age. I'm like, I don't know. And then Chico, being the clever man that he is, he goes, no, really, where do you want to live? I got a package for your parents, and it looks important. I'm like, oh, in that case, here's where I live. Chico, that Chico, he pulled a fast one on me, and what you're assuming happened. He came up, and I was across the street. I didn't want to be involved in that conversation, and Chico was very animated, and my mom was out there, and she was looking all over for me, and Chico's waving his arms and just telling this grand story. I'm not sure what story was being told, but he was getting excited. He was getting hot about it. And, of course, I got called in, and I earned myself a glorious beating for doing that. Not advice to why it was dangerous, not to why I shouldn't do it, for my health and safety and legal reasons. No reason behind it, just got caught, you get a beating. That's just what happened back then, So my career at UPS was over as quickly as it began.
Perfect.